Salt curing is a method of preserving meat that has been used for centuries. Long before refrigeration, people relied on salt to keep meat from spoiling. This process allowed them to enjoy their favorite cuts year-round. Today, it's still a valuable technique. It imparts unique flavors and textures. Salt curing might seem like a culinary relic, but it's experiencing a revival. Modern cooks are rediscovering its simplicity and effectiveness. It's surprisingly easy to do at home. With just a few basic ingredients and some patience, you can create delicious and long-lasting meat. You can even cure fish using this method. Salt works as a preservative by drawing moisture out of the meat. This process is called osmosis. It creates an environment where bacteria, which cause spoilage, cannot thrive. Essentially, the salt dehydrates the meat. This makes it inhospitable to the microorganisms that cause decay. But salt doesn't just dry the meat, it changes its texture and flavor. As moisture leaves the meat, the salt dissolves into the remaining fluids. This process intensifies the meat's natural flavors. It also creates a firmer, denser texture. Before you begin your salt curing journey, you'll need a few key ingredients: pure salt, good quality meat, and containers for curing. When it comes to salt, opt for pure, additive-free varieties. Pure sea salt, Himalayan pink salt, or kosher salt are all excellent choices. Avoid using iodized or table salt for curing. The quality of your meat is equally important. Look for cuts that are fresh and free of preservatives. You can cure a variety of meats, from pork belly for bacon to beef for bresaola. The choice depends on your preference and the intended use. Finally, select containers for curing. These can be non-reactive bowls, tubs, or even zip-top bags. Section 4, the Salt Box Method, a step-by-step guide. The Salt Box Method is a classic technique for curing whole muscle cuts of meat. It's simple, effective, and requires minimal equipment. Start by generously coating your chosen cut of meat with salt. Ensure that all surfaces are evenly coated. Think of burying the meat in a box of salt. Place the salted meat on a rack inside your chosen container. This allows for air circulation and drainage. Refrigerate the container for 5 to 10 days, depending on the thickness of the meat. During this curing period, you'll need to drain the accumulated liquid once or twice a day. As the meat cures, it will become noticeably firmer. After the curing period, rinse the meat thoroughly under cold water. This removes excess salt. Pat the meat dry with a clean towel and it's ready for the next step. You can choose to enjoy it immediately or hang it for further drying. Section 5. Enjoying your preserved delights. Once cured, your meat is ready for a world of culinary possibilities. You can slice it thinly and enjoy it as a charcuterie, dice it into stews and soups, or even grate it like cheese for a salty topping. Cured meats add a depth of flavor and complexity to a wide range of dishes. Don't be afraid to experiment. The world of salt curing is yours to explore. Try different salts, different curing times, different seasonings. You can create a flavor profile that's uniquely your own. However, always remember food safety when working with cured meats. While the salt acts as a preservative, it's essential to store and handle the meat properly to minimize the risk of spoilage. With a little care and attention, you can enjoy the delicious rewards of this ancient preservation technique. If you like this video, please subscribe for more.